You can see the suckers now. So these are the suckers. You see the suckers. If you are buying suckers from us, you see the length. This is about almost 3 feet now, plus the growth. You see the length of suckers that we are supplying. You see the length of suckers we are supplying. Look at them. You see the length. Let me just say 2 feet 6. 2 feet 6.
It's more than that.
So plus the growth now. If you insert this one in your farm, you don't even need to do much clearing. If the widths are lower than the height of the suckers, then you can spray the farm and the plantain will come out very, very well, and it will yield very well. So this is the type of suckers we supply our customers. So when we are telling you about our suckers, you should understand it. Like when I was buying suckers, when I used to order for suckers those days, they will cost the suckers
like 5 from that one.
just 6 inches from here down. Just from here down. That's what they supply. That's what I know when I'm going to order for suckers. They will tell me so that many of them will enter vehicle. But although I know that kind of short suckers is difficult to maintain in your farmland, and you can't plant it deep into the ground. So when little winds, though that's not the only thing that make winds to fall your plantain, there are other reasons. Should I tell you? Let me just reveal the secret. You know I'm a secret revealer. Come. My guests. You know, I always reveal secrets to those who are following me, who wants to run plantain farm. Let me just reveal it here now. The factors that make your plantain to fall. One of them is when your plantain is not deep rooted. That is just one, though it's not all. When just little wind blow your plantain, it will just break and fall. And the major one is when your soil is not containing enough potassium. What I say? When your soil is not containing enough content of potassium, your plantain undergoes so much stress, so it can easily be prone to break off or to fall at little wind, whether it is deep to the ground or not. So I've given you two reasons how you can avoid your plantain falling. So welcome once again. Don't worry, the counting of your suckers will be complete. If maybe you realize that, when you get there it's not complete, still let us know. We will always make it up for you. So I'm happy that you are in our farm today to come and get your suckers. She has paid for her suckers for some days now, and today she brought the bus. Look at the bus. So the loading process is still on. So the loading process for her suckers is still on. Soon we'll be moving straight to her farm, directly to her farm, and you will see her farm, how it is. All right. Okay, let's have. Maybe I want to. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Okay. So come this way. All right. When I saw you and I assessed you as we were coming to the farm, you said some things that distracted me. The distance was far, right?
Yes.
Yes, the distance was far. And I started thinking loudly, but within me, that I believe that somebody like this has been a farmer in the past. The days of our forefathers, or our 3 fathers, or our 2 fathers, or our 1 father. Like me, 1 father. I joined my father to plant cassava. I joined my father to plant plantain. Then my father was into pineapple, was into grape. I will call many crops that my father was into. Grape. There's a mango called Soke mango. You know it? Yes. Then tenjalo. Have you seen tenjalo before? Yes. Wow. Like you are old farmer. She knows all these things. Tenjalo. Then what do you call it? Okra pepper planting, tomatoes planting, sugar cane. My father was doing all of this, and I was assisting him, not knowing that it's going to turn out to be my profession later in life. So let me hear about you. Have you been into farming, and for how long? Where did you experience farming for the first time?
I think growing up, I've been to farming a little bit, not for a long while, with my dad. Then it was just cassava and mainly household crop that you can tell, like vegetables that you can actually take from the house. And one thing about me, even before I had the passion for planting, I like planting stuff. I've not lived in a house that I don't have a vegetable by the side of the house. A pepper farm or something like that.
Wow.
Even currently,
you like it fresh?
yes. Even currently in my house now, present house, the whole house is tiled.
Wow.
But I have buckets of pepper funky
oh my
planted
God.
in the house. You understand?
Yeah,
My husband will get angry, but I will still do my thing. So, like even potato in bags, I have potato in bags that are planted in sacks.
What about yam? Because I do know that a lot of people
Yes, yam and
sack.
potato in sack.
Tiled floor, yet you are still
tiled floor,
farming.
yes.
That's the spirit of farming. So the spirit of farming is in her. So that's when you develop this spirit of farming, anywhere you find yourself, even if you are living in a story building and your house is floored, ties, you must have a passion to put something somewhere. And that's what she's saying, that she planted on buckets,
Yes,
and
buckets
bags.
yes.
Wow, that's fantastic. Okay, that's of recent now. What about when you were growing?
Yes, then it was just with my dad. It was mainly cassava farm.
Was it in the village or in
Then
the
it was
urban
in,
area?
Yes, it was in the urban area. It wasn't really far from our settlement as a then. It was just an empty land
Okay.
by the side. It wasn't really for sales. It was just for the family.
Okay, will you be
Yeah.
proud? Will you be proud to tell your beautiful friends that you're a farmer?
Of course.
So why? How?
Why won't I be
Why?
proud? Why would I be proud to tell
What you
people that
think?
I'm a
What do you
farmer?
think about? They'll start calling me bush person, bush woman.
Really? I'll be one of the reasons why they are eating good food. So why would they call me a bush person?
Oh, when they are saying that you are a bush person, they don't think about food. As at that moment, except you are there to defend yourself. But they see farmers like these people are the lower people in the society.
Gone are the days.
Oh, gone are the days?
Yeah.
Why did you say that?
Gone are those
So
days
things have
when-
changed now?
Yes, so things
Wow.
have changed.
So what's the cost
It's
of
no longer the
what's the
same
cost
way.
of rubber of rice now?
Rubber of rice, even the very local rice is about 6,000 plus.
6,000 now. Local rice, so
local.
cost of beans.
Beans is 3,000.
As at then when they used to tell farmers that these are villagers.
Yes, now this
These
was
are bush
starting
people.
era for content.
I think it's high time you start discussing the stigmas that follow it.
That follows.
Because that's one of the things that make people to shy away from farming. So talk about that in your post.
Very true. The stigma, and that's why I'm asking her if they start telling you, is it farming you are doing? How come you do the other career like hairdressing, like fashion designing, tailoring? You are not thinking about running such kind of business. You are not thinking of going into the bush and start. What kind of farming? What kind of investment is that? So what would you have to tell them?
For me, I feel farming is the next level of entrepreneurship. It's the next level of a career for me. Because I remember those days, I was telling my husband recently, I said that growing up then, I don't remember buying fruit like pawpaw, mango,
You just reminded me something.
orange.
True.
I don't remember buying them.
True.
But today you have to spend a fortune to get this
So
fruit.
get this fruit.
You want to buy pawpaw now, they will tell you a very small pawpaw, 1,000 naira.
True.
Pawpaw you can plug along the road.
Along those days,
Yes.
you can find pawpaw, mango, guava,
Yes.
almost in every
compound.
compound. As
now
at that
it's not
time,
like that
at
anymore.
all. What she just said now reminded me in when I was growing. As at that time, almost every houses in my area, my community, you can find pawpaw, you can find mango, you can find orange, pineapple, lots of fruits you can find it there. Then I didn't even understand what is called when you talk about mouth ulcer, when your tongue start peeling and you start feeling some pain, you start having your lips peeling off. I didn't understand all these things. Then they will now start talking about sore throats. When I was growing, I didn't understand what's called sore throat. Nobody's talk anything about sore throats in my area. People do not go to hospital or do not go to a pharmacy because they want to buy drug to cure sore throat or mouth or in fact things that vitamin C protect in your body. People do not complain about it in those days, but now it is everybody is sick of it because you can't find